back at it for day number 12. Just need to get this up. Today we're doing the Steelers. Someone call Tree and tell him I'm doing the Steelers. This is going to be very easy. That's what I think, at least. And I'm kind of thankful that it's easy because for my wrist's sake, it's getting better. I should be done. It should be better within like the next couple of days. But we got an easy one today. So starting it off, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I believe, at least. Here, let me count again, just in case I miscounted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, it's 19. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We are going to do the outline first, because honestly, this outline is easy. I think we might just do the straight up circle before we do anything else. Need that. I need that. I need not that. I don't know why I got that in there. I need that. So that, 1, 2, 3, that, and that. I need diorite. 1, 2, that. Not that. That. Cobblestone. Gray. Andesite. I need andesite. Andesite. There. White. Chiseled stone. Oops. Chiseled stone brick. There. That. Clay. Didn't think this outline was going to require so many different blocks. Thankfully, until I get to the top, I don't need white concrete. Cyan, clay, gray wool. Cyan. Nope, andesite. Diorite. Gray. Light gray wool. Just some brick. Cyan. Polished andesite. White concrete, just to be sure. This lines up with the top, right? Yep. Over here. 2, 3, that, and that. Polished andesite. Oof, that's tight. Yeah, I decided to put it on really tight for some reason. Okay, where was I? Polished andesite. There. Nope, did that wrong. That goes there, that goes there. Light gray, wool. Gray concrete. Diorite. Chiseled. Cyan. Cyan. And that's different. Black terracotta. Clay. Gray. Polished andesite. Polished diorite. Cyan. Regular diorite. Chiseled. It's hard to get comfy in this chair. Just a regular wooden chair, it's not comfortable. It's never been comfortable. Gray. Chiseled. Gray. Cyan. One, two, three. Polished andesite. And 1, 2, 3. Andesite there. 1, 2, 3. Cyan. Gray wool. 1, 2, 1 there. That. White concrete, need that. I need polished andesite. Gray. Clay. That's gray. Yo, Jarzog, what's up? Hope you're having a good day. Ugh. Okay, I need to sit up. This chair is not comfortable. I already have cobblestone. Clay. Black. Terracotta. Andesite is over there. And then light gray wool. Please be lined up. Oh no. The bottom's too long. So either I messed something up over here, or that is the actual bottom. So I'm gonna now go over here, and I'm gonna hope that this is lined up. Because usually when there's like an extra block in the way, or like when I'm right at the bottom, if that made any sense at all, you usually just cut out the last line. But this one, gonna be kind of hard to cut out the last line. Yeah, exactly. I probably am not making any sense at all. I just have OCD and I wish that things would get lined up. And honestly, this logo is a lot bigger than I thought it was. This says 3 people watching, but there's 2. That's because I have the stream pulled up on my phone so that I can look at the chat. I don't have a good setup, so I gotta make do with what I have. Dadgummit. So I did do it right, and I'm not happy about it. Okay. This is lovely. What do I do? Here's what I'll do. I'll build it properly, and I'll just see how it looks. How many blocks did I place? In total in this world, I have no idea. In just this build, probably like under 200. These aren't as big as you think. It's only like, I generated them to be, what, like 64 wide? But I don't know. Let me do the bottom here. Need clay. That. Over 200 in just this build. In just this build, probably, but yeah, this is gonna be way more than 200 when it's done. let's see. This is cobblestone. Here, let me quickly see how wide this is. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 40, 43. I didn't think it was that wide. Real quickly, what is the horizontal block 64? Yeah. Oh, you know what? I get it. I understand why it's 64. Because the way I generated the image, it also includes the white background. Because if it was just the logo, this would be a lot bigger. I see what it's doing now. All right. Yeah, this might be 200, but I have no idea. And actually, it even looks like this logo is being, like, cut off. So... it even looks like it is being cut off. Here. I have an idea. I'm gonna push all these blocks up one. And that way, it'll actually be perfectly lined up, because the way I have the image generated, it's definitely cut off at the bottom, but not at the top. I have no idea if I am making any sense at all. And it would probably be easier if I show my actual screen, which I'm not going to do, but do I want to do? Yeah, you know what? How long did that take me? It probably took me like only 15 minutes. So, if that. So, yeah, I think that's just what I'll do. I'll push everything one block up. It's not going to take me that long. And plus, it's the actual meat of the logo is going to take much longer. Hopefully not too long, but it'll take longer. If I want to push this up, I'm gonna leave a singular white concrete right here. That way I know where I gotta stop breaking grass blocks. Put a singular white concrete there so I know where I'm starting. All right. So, over here, 1, 2, 3, and then a stone there, and then birch. All right. I'm gonna go towards the bottom this time. And this time it should line up perfectly. I don't know why I'm so gassy right now. I need that chiseled, and then gray. Nope, gray there. And regular stone brick. diorite. Polished diorite. Polished andesite. I don't know why I'm going so slow right now. Probably because it's not even early. It's afternoon. Probably because I got a slow start. I don't know. And then diorite and a black terracotta. There. Oh, no, I do know what I'm doing. I cut it off one block. I forgot one extra block. Here. There we go. Now it's lined up there. And now I'll go towards the top where it should be lined up pretty much perfectly. That cobblestone there, that white concrete, chiseled diorite clay there. I don't know why I'm facing this way. I should probably face this way. Cyan, clay, concrete, gray wool, cyan terracotta, andesite. Wait, andesite goes here. And diorite, and then gray concrete, light gray wool, and then this. Alright, that should be lined up like this, and it is. So, by the end, this should be even, and it probably is. So now, since I'm making a circle, let's connect it. And that, polished andesite. One, two, three, four, clay. One, two, polished andesite. Cyan terracotta, chiseled stone brick. And then over here, light gray wool. Gray concrete, diorite, chiseled, cyan, black terracotta, Polished andesite. It's not here. It's here. And polished diorite. Doing it again. I'm going for the polished stone in the construction tab. Cyan terracotta. The diorite. Chisel stone brick. Gray wool. Chisel stone brick. Gray concrete. Cyan terracotta. 1, 2, 3. Polished andesite, that's what I need. Not ores. There was an option to include ores in these builds. I chose not to. Because honestly, I don't know what the ores would really do. I could try to generate an image with ores and just see how it looked, but I think I'll kindly pass on that. One, two. That. Diorite. That. I need white concrete now. I wish I really didn't have social anxiety. Alex. Hello. I'm kind of bored. I do not know why. I didn't think this specific logo was going to be boring, but it is. So, Alex, save me. Where am I? Cobblestone. Oh my. Did it again. Went for a block that's already in my hotbar. Okay, that should be lined up. It is. I don't know why, but for whatever reason I thought it wasn't going to be lined up. So now I can fill this in across. And then I can actually do the logo and not spend half an hour on the friggin' outline. Okay, there we go. There is the outline. That definitely looks a little bit more symmetrical, I guess. So now, which part do I want to do next? I think I might just do the inside of the logo first, because that probably isn't going to take too much time, and it would honestly the logo would start to look like the logo. So 1, 2, white concrete, starting with the blue star. I need this there, and I need blue, and how high does it go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then the widest part is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And how wide is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I should probably do it one side to the other because even isn't going to do anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on. How's my comment show or not show? Huh? Which comment are you talking about? Were you talking like which comment you talking here? That is 5. And then this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I just count wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I did count wrong. Okay. Your what about it? Wait. What would you do if when you okay, so he said yes would go? What? Am I just like super out of it right now? Because good lord, my brain is not braining. I'm dog, I'm sorry. I don't understand anything right now. I'm a terrible YouTuber, man. I don't get it. I'm so confused. I don't know why. And over here. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, I'm very confused right now by what y'all are saying. And I do not know why. And I feel really bad because I want to interact with it, but I don't know how. Tell us best day of your life. I don't know the best day of my life. I don't really have one. How about what was the best day of my life? Definitely one of the best days of my life was probably graduating high school. And I'm still young, so I got time. I also built this not right. So What do I do? What did I do wrong here? I did something wrong, and I don't know what it was. Right here is supposed to be a light blue concrete, and then two of these, unless I made this wrong, and that's supposed to be one higher. That's supposed to be white. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, frick! What am I doing wrong? I always do something wrong. Yeah. I made this too big. I made this bottom part too big. So now I have to move everything down one. What the heck? Okay. I feel like this always happens at least once per build. I try to do too much at one time, and I always mess up. And it's not every day that people actually interact in the chat. So I also have that to worry about. Also add on to the fact that actually I don't know. What's been on my mind lately? Honestly, just hoping that I get the work email because they still haven't emailed me. Or technically, I think it's supposed to be like a text. Like they're supposed to text me of the next step for what to do for work, and they haven't done it yet, and I'm getting impatient. And it will not leave my mind. Because honestly, this isn't making me any money, and I want to make money. Sure, I have fun doing this, but I also have fun doing my job. Okay, now that you bring it up, Alex, you're making me want to go back to work more, dude. I guess I missed this the last time. This. Over here. I think I did this right this time. And I definitely did do it right this time. Okay, clay. I need clay. There. Alright, there we go. The first star, for whatever reason, took like 15 minutes, but it's finally done. The next, I guess this singular white concrete, I guess, is the very middle of the logo. So, moving on. Let's do the red star next. I need red there. I need redstone all throughout, pretty much. 2, 3, 4, 5. At least the redstone blocks are easy to count on the little generated image I have here. And now my stomach is going nuts for some reason, and it doesn't feel good. What the heck? I say the redstone blocks are easy to count, and I still messed it up. I meant to put... There's pink concrete right here, and then there's pink wool, or red wool. Oh my god! You should do real voice in the reels and shorts. Dog. That would just make it worse. Along with the fact that when I actually try to record them, I'm probably going to stutter a lot. Because for whatever reason, I just stutter a lot. And plus, no one would take me seriously if I use my actual voice. Do I have a nice voice? Yeah. Do I want to use it in the short videos? Not really. I did try it once, and the videos, I mean, they were videos. I don't have them up anymore, but it would make it better. Add personality. I understand it would add personality, but I get that. I'll think about it. Well, here's the other thing. In those like day one of doing so and so, some people use their actual voice, but a lot of people don't. You get that? Okay. Down here. Oh! Wait a second. Hold on. Well, I mean... Zane, yeah, it's gonna show you got 0 subs because you don't really got anything on your channel. If you want subs, start making content. That's the only way I was able to get subscribers. It's not a lot, but just start making content. and pretty soon you'll get subs. If the right people watch your stuff, then could end up blowing up in subscribers. I'm definitely not doing that, and I'm probably not the right person to be getting advice from, but that's how, probably ask any YouTuber, that's how you grow in subs. You make content. So just got to do it. Okay, I think I did the red star right. These stars look way too big for some reason. It's really weird. What's a trait that you have that other people misunderstand the most? I don't know. I feel like when I don't really know how to answer that, because there's things that I have that at first glance people don't really understand, if that makes any sense. Like, for example, when I meet people for the first time, like if I'm like when I started working at my job, I mean, it took me a while to like really get going. Well, mostly because they didn't really know where to put me. It took them like a solid month when I first started 2 years ago. It took them like a solid month to put me somewhere. And just for context, roller coaster operator at Six Flags Great America. If you're ever in the Chicago area, Six Flags Great America, amazing park, check it out. It took them like a solid month to put me somewhere, because they originally put me at Goliath, and then they moved me to the go-karts, which I don't know, Alex, if I told you, the go-karts have sadly been removed. No, I did tell you. I was really sad when I saw the go-karts gone. I really enjoyed working at the go-karts. But then they moved me to Joker. I was only there for like a week, and then they moved me to Eagle. So it took them a while to put me somewhere. And I guess there was one part of it. I guess a part of it was they didn't know me that well. Like, it was my first year. They didn't really know what I was capable of. I guess a trait that people misunderstand, capability. I'm capable of a lot of things. People just don't let me do them. Like, it'd be nice to do them, but I never really get the chance. Good answer. Yeah, there you go. Honestly, Alex, I think it might just be you and me in the chat now. Because I think Zane dipped. Probably got bored of me. That's fine. The yellow star is almost done. I gotta go down here. restart somewhere new, would you? Where would it be? Like in terms of what? Like start a new life or something? That's the vibe I'm getting from that. Like if I could start a new life, I probably want to start it like, oh god, where would I want to start it? I don't know. Or like flashback to a point in my life, and like restart from there, start a new life. I don't know if I'd want to start a new life. There's one thing that I do want to do. I'd want to go back in time and patch things up with people that I used to know. You get that? And honestly, just wish that I was given more chances and more opportunities to be able to do things. Because, well, yeah, that especially goes for when I was younger. Because when I was younger, I didn't really have a lot of opportunities to do anything. Because my brother got sick, and we kind of had to stay in one spot for a significant amount of time. So if there's anything that I'd want to do in my life personally, I want to go back and like be able to give myself new opportunities. If I were to straight up start a new life, I don't know if it would be here. Like, yes, it would be nice to go out and find opportunities to do things like elsewhere, at least in this country. And especially in the field of interest that I had coming out of high school, it's a very competitive field. You get denied at a lot of different places, and you never really know like what's gonna happen if something like ever happens. I definitely had like if I actually decided to stick with the field of interest that I had out of high school, it would be a really rocky road. It would be a very rocky road. Yeah, I can't really think of any other way to answer that question. Oh, gosh. Also, not be tired 90% of the time. Because right now, at the age of 20, I'm tired. And for no apparent reason either. Well, I get here. I did just think of this. If I did want to, like, start a new life, I would also probably hope that it was long before when I was actually born. Because when I was born, like, there wasn't really much going on in the world. I probably would have wanted to be born, like, at least 15 years earlier so that I could probably, like, get a new experience on, like, where the world is at. I don't know. What I gave up for Lent. You don't want to know. Because, well, actually, I guess you can know. I didn't give up anything because my faith is slowly abandoning me. Trying not to say that too loud. But that, and I really don't know what I would want to give up because I don't have a lot going on that I want to do. Okay, now I can't figure out which terracotta block this is. And honestly, religious topics are, at least in this household and in most parts of my family, it's a very sensitive topic. And I don't usually like to cover it. And I just realized that I placed the wrong block. That is supposed to be that. This is supposed to be this. And then that. Right. Ugh. Because that isn't... Oh my... No, it is black. It is definitely black. And this... Am I, like, colorblind or something? Because I can't tell what that is. Well, it's not this. Upon further inspection, it looks more like that. Moving on. Okay. I think... At first glance, it's not going to spell out Steelers, but later on it is going to kind of look like it does. So there's the actual, like, meat of the logo. And now, I guess I'll do the circle now. When do I feel most like myself? To be honest, I feel like I barely know myself at this point. 'Cause, like, I don't know what to do with my life. I don't know what, I don't know when I feel most like myself. It's very hard for me to tell. At least sometimes. If you were to ask me this, like, 2 years ago, it would be when I'm on stage. If you were to ask me this a year ago, it would be when I'm operating a coaster. Ask me this now, I couldn't really give you an answer. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I guess something else. I guess I could do the inner outline of this circle. I think that's what I'll do. So that, that. This. Ugh. Oh, excuse me. That's only 3, not 4. Oh, man. I guess it would be kind of easier to just fill in like the inner parts of the, I don't know. What do you feel like if you finished? Not if, when. I'm not gonna stop until I'm done. I'm going to finish building this. Usually, how I feel after finishing a logo, it is a little satisfying because, I mean, it's kind of like pixel art. At least when you generate the image, it does kind of look pixelated. It is really satisfying to do builds like this. And I mean, this is the 12th one. I've done all of those other ones. And I'm not even close to done. I'm not even halfway done. So I get a sense of satisfaction. And I mean, if the video afterwards does good, then I get even more satisfaction. All right. Let me go up here for a second. I'm just going to real quickly fill these in. Okay. Real quickly, yeah, there's no other, okay, we're good. Okay. At that. Here, 1, 2, 3. I guess I could just do that every time, but nah. I guess I am doing this. I wasn't intending on doing it this way, but I guess I did. Favorite season? I mean, I'll go with early fall, like early autumn. I do kind of like when the weather changes a little bit, when it's not too cold, not too hot, like right in the middle. Plus, it honestly looks the best, at least in my opinion. People can have theirs. That's mine. Have I ever been arrested? No. I'm smarter than that. I have not been arrested. I have not been arrested. That is at least a very that is one thing that I can answer with 100% full confidence. I have never been arrested. And I don't plan on it either. Alex, I feel like you don't believe that. I feel like you're probably thinking, like, there's probably at some point in his life where he was arrested. No, I was never arrested. I've never been arrested. I have had a couple of interactions with cops, although one of them was not, one of those instances was not my fault. The other one was. Literally, it was just a car accident, and the car accident wasn't that bad. No one was hurt. I wasn't hurt. I was hurt on the inside, but I was fine. If I got arrested, what would be the crime? I feel like that's the type of question that I really shouldn't answer on YouTube. Honestly. Well, also, Alex, you're trying to be a cop, aren't you? You trying to arrest me for something? Because, like, if you arrest me for something, I understand you're doing your job, but, like, if you arrest me for something, we are not friends anymore. Like, I will not trust you. So, like, whatever you do, man, don't arrest me and don't report me for any crimes. I will not be real thrilled if that was a thing. But anyways, what would be the crime? I almost never have money. So probably, like, I don't know, unpaid bills and, like, I wouldn't be evading taxes. Like, I literally can't pay them. Although technically not paying taxes is still tax evasion, which I would never do. Pay your taxes. That time is coming up. So be a smart individual and pay your taxes. Alright, I wasn't intending on doing this circle the way that I'm doing it, but I'm doing it. I was originally going to do, like, the outline, the lower outline of the circle, and then filling it in, but I guess that's not what I'm doing. And it's really throwing me off because I'm leaving out that top row. In the end, it's still going to look good. Well, this is an easy section. It's literally just all diorite. Have I ever been banned or kicked out of a store? Nope. It's because I don't want to say that, but I'm a good person, and I'm a responsible person, and I don't do anything stupid. I know people that have done stupid things, but I'm not one of them. Okay, almost there. Almost there. Good. That's a good thing. Yeah, such a well-rounded, law-abiding citizen. I tried to be. And by try, I am. Okay. The circle is done. And now, all that's left to do in the actual logo is fill in the white. And my stomach is currently eating itself, and I have no idea why. Probably because I haven't eaten anything today, and it's 1 o'clock. How long has this taken me? Well, we're going to round it to an hour and a half, because I'm going to blame the fact that I've been talking to the chat, and I messed up a couple of times. That's what I'm going to blame it on. Which, talking to the chat isn't a bad thing, but it does slow me down. This is looking better than I thought. What is a conspiracy theory that you believe in with all your heart? I try not to believe in conspiracy theories, but there have been a lot of football conspiracies going around. One of which is very ironic. Actually, there's like two. So 20 years ago, like exactly 20 years ago, well, not really exactly, but you know what I mean. 20 years ago, in Super Bowl 39, the Eagles lost. In Super Bowl 59, 20 years later, they won. In Super Bowl 40, the Seahawks lost. In Super Bowl 60, they won. In Super Bowl 41, the Bears lost. You see where I'm getting at there? The next Super Bowl is Super Bowl 61, and the Bears are looking good right now. So that's a conspiracy theory that I'm at least hoping is actually comes true. Another thing, at least involving the Bears and Super Bowls, the Super Bowl logo the last 5 years, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Yeah, 5 years. It's included colors, and the colors have represented, or the colors are at least matching the team colors of the teams that made the Super Bowl. 56, there was Rams yellow, despite their main color being blue. Rams yellow and Bengals orange. The next one was, oh wow, this turned out really good. 57 was Chiefs red and Eagles green. 58 was 49ers red and technically Chiefs red, although since that was the year that the Taylor Swift Travis Kelce thing like blew up, there was purple in that logo, and the color of Taylor Swift's album was purple. So, and plus that team was called the Swifties, and they won the Super Bowl. But 59 was also Chiefs red and Eagles green. Super Bowl 60, while it technically had a lot of different colors, the ones that were really included were Patriots red and Seahawks. I think people are thinking Bears orange, and the other main color in that logo is like teal, so people are thinking like Dolphins, Bengals for the orange at least. They could include the Broncos, which I don't know. Heck, maybe even the Jaguars if they like repeat the season that they just had and like don't change a thing. The only thing that they would change is winning some playoff games. So who knows? Next year we might get the Bears in the Super Bowl if the conspiracy theories hold true. And those are the ones that I've been believing in the most, at least as of late. So, yeah, that's what I got for that question at least. And that might end up being the last question because I am almost done. There we go. Steelers logo is done. And it took way too freaking long. Let me put this away. See how it looks on the map? That looks terrible. It honestly doesn't look so good. But yeah, it's done. Here, let me go in Spectator for a better picture, at least at the end here. It's done. Gosh. Yeah, it's done. That took me almost an hour and a half. And it's done now. And I'm very glad it's done. Alright. I'm going to edit this video. I'm going to post it. And then I'm probably going to take a nap. Which I said I was going to do that yesterday. And I didn't. So this time I think I am actually no. I'm going to probably get food and then take a nap. So yeah, I'm ending the stream. Alex, Zane, shout out you guys for staying on for pretty much the whole stream and go all the way back. Shout out my guy Jarzog. He is the guy that suggested the Bills logo like 5-ish days ago, I think it was. So
Yeah. Thank you, boys, for popping in. I'll catch y'all later. And Alex, I'll talk to you later.